Protagonist on the red. You know what? They can still come out and get third place in this one, so hopefully they are able to do so. Okay, ban Cassiopeia again, going for the wrong mid laner, and Lee Sin coming out as the second ban, or the first ban for Team Red. The blue side going to be looking into another little bit of few picks. And there's the GP. I guess they saw that the GP was doing well in the last game and decided, you know what? Time to remove it. Don't deal with it. Don't even bother. Don't got it. Just go for it. So yeah. As Vigar is a follow ban, Mordekaiser getting taken off the board. Mordekaiser has been a pretty strong champion, so that one is also gone. What will be the final ban? Seems like there's going to be a Jingle Jingler, potentially. Or what is it? As they scroll down, scroll, and I completely forgot to change my camera over here. Haha! And it's the Seraphim as the final ban. There we go. So Seraphim, by the way, was a huge priority pick yesterday, and it was very annoying to see Seraphim Sona. Basically, infinite sustain in the bot lane. Not much you could do. As Ezreal being picked away. Now, you can't just go back to the Twitch. The Twitch worked last time. Right? And Cho'Gath being picked up for the top lane, I'm guessing. And what will be the next pick up? Trying to decide. They probably should go 80 carry here. Just match it if you want to. Unless you have a priority support, potentially. Vayne is going to be the selection. And by the way, Devil's Magic did do extremely well on the Vayne yesterday. Galio coming in there. And there's tanks. Allowing Galio 2 tanks they picked into the Vayne, by the way. So now we're going to be able to see what this Vayne can do, especially in the later game stages. Probably even at 2 items should be fairly effective against these ones. Only issue would be if he gets caught in taunts, but the taunts would actually shred through the Galio. And Azir being the one to match the Galio in the mid lane. Or what they think is Galio in the mid. It could be a Galio support, by the way. Going to the next set of bans, the Kindred being banned out. It's going to probably be more focused towards the jungle. Bad guess. Jungle, and if they're feeling spicy support. Udyr? I'm a little bit confused by the Udyr. Oh dear, it's Udyr. And the Graves being the final ban for the red side. What will blue side do now? So, jungle was a main priority. Will they also go into the jungle and try to ban out junglers? I don't really know. Udyr was an interesting ban because I haven't seen it being played. Right now they're just thinking. Using up all the clock here. What will it be? 8 trucks. Another champion I don't see very often from these players, at least. MA4 is Vayne top lane. No. Oh, what? We're playing support the Vayne? No, Wukong. That makes more sense. So Wukong has a lot of engage, is able to go in there. And I'm pretty sure the other team really wish they had the Wukong, because Galio Wukong would have been a disgusting combination in terms of engage. So what are they going to resort to? What is their plan? Rammus. Rammus is an interesting one because there's enough ways to peel him off with the champions themselves peeling themselves, as Azir can wall, Vayne can condemn, Wukong can ult interrupt with a knockup, Cho'Gath can silence. So I don't like this pick necessarily, but it could work. And the Pyke last pick for the other side, so they're really trying to kind of go into the damages. Maokai? Maokai being the hover here is a little bit interesting and is locked in. Maokai support. Alright. We must believe, everyone. We must believe in our team. Final matchup, guys. Final matchup. It's gonna be spicy. As they're gonna be going versus Team The. Okay, that's clever. That's a clever way around it. I can't even be mad. Team The. Team SLP. This is going to be the first time they've been on red side this whole entire time as well. So, yeah, we're going to be now jumping in to the freaking, damn it, spectate game. And this is the final composition. So we have Illaoi top, Rammus jungle, Galio mid, Ezreal Pyke bot lane versus Cho'Gath top, Wukong jungle, Azir mid, Vayne Maokai bot lane. And Maokai is a surprising pick, but also one that I understand because they can actually peel and do a ton in terms of completely obliterating everyone. So 1 minute and 15 seconds left on this spectator delay. We're going to be able to jump into the next game. Going to move the camera back over to here into the casting position as we're going to be getting ready to go in. 1 minute left. So the good thing about the blue team, they actually do have multiple sources of engage now. The Rammus can jump in with the Galio ult on top and maybe they can get onto the back line. It's still just a matter of peel, and of which there is a plethora of options for Team SLP. They're able to just Maokai ult, Azir ult, condemn, Wukong ultimate, Cho'Gath silence and knockup. There's so many ways for them to be able to kind of create a distance between themselves and the enemy team. And that's going to be a problematic. They need to be able to hit the engagement. They need to be able to make it stick, because what they don't have is a lot of damage. They're going to be able to get maybe a little bit of a burst off, but to find enough sustain, they're going to be relying heavily on Quesadilla. Quesadilla for the damages. Can they actually do it though with the Ezreal? It's going to be a little bit of a spicy one here. So all we can do is hope for it. Hope and see and wait. As here we go. Final game of the night. Game number 3. We're getting ready for it. Will we see our protagonist be victorious, or will we cry? Those are the only 2 options. There's only 2. As game number 3 is getting ready to go in, don't worry about this. This is just the normal stuff. Yeah. Oh, brother. You know, one of these days I'll be able to go into one of these games without everything breaking on me. So right now we're just waiting. Don't worry, it'll come. It takes a moment. Please work. No, okay, we're not gonna work. We're just chilling here. I really need to close and retry this. I'm gonna wait a few more moments. So guys, this is what we like to call a Le Spaghetti Code. And I have found the spaghetti code. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna relaunch it. Hopefully this time it works. So we found the spaghetti and the marinara sauce, and I really can't do very much about it. So oh gosh, my friends list is also glitching. Oh gosh, everything is breaking. Client, stay alive. We're on critical errors. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, take 2.
Welcome to
Oh, now it works. Okay, well, we're gonna be a little bit in the interesting part of the action. Let's go. Okay, so we missed a little bit. It decided so we do need to speed up towards live. There we go. Up to live. We are now in it to win it, everyone. Okay, so there we go. No. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. We're all set up. So here we are into game number 3, starting off, and the Lowy is setting up a couple of slams. Valvic is being a Cho'Gath. Not gonna be really having much of anything to do early on, as Wukong is now onto the Gromp. They're going to be going around into opposite directions. It's really going to be a matter of how much the Ezreal can do. As already missing CS is not a, it's a troubling trend. And the bow skewer didn't quite land. And Quesadilla does take a little bit of damage from that sapling. And here's the thing, they both saved both of their target on stacks. Here's the bone skewer going to be trying to go onto the Vayne. Vayne getting hit by it, having to flash out, but immediately the root onto Quesadilla. Quesadilla having to run away, but Vash is going to be the one that's not having to try to run. And it's going to be first blood for Quesadilla. By the way, Alawi's pinging that they have a little bit of a high ping amount. And another bone skewer landing. So this Pyke is not missing very much. Meantime, Azir is finding it a little bit difficult. Oh gosh, he went in! No, but instead he's met his death. That is so unfortunate. Not an ideal start for them at all, considering the state of the lane now. I mean, Vayne should be able to pick up a decent amount of farm. As Valvic is just kind of trading back and forth onto the Lowy, able to get a decent amount of damage out, and potentially could force a flash. The Vorpal spikes and dodges that. Is going to force Willy Wiz to fully reset and probably teleport back to the lane. Whereas the Cho'Gath can probably get sneaking in a free recall without having to teleport. So there you go. And Tyler going into the enemy jungle. I forgot to switch over to the chat. Yay, spam people. Okay, anyways, gotta ban. Yeah, first time chat immediately saying about buying viewers. I don't really, you know, that's not how this works. Anyway, Squids is over here in the mid lane. Dash made his way over and gave a control ward. But now it's a level 4 Pike, a level 2 Maokai, and CM Ray is helpless to do anything to save him. It was a bold roam when you're only level 2. And now taking over to level 3 in the base. Water allergy is allergic to water, but I don't think it's so. As It Was Magic is taking that fight. And Ezreal trying to go in. Unfortunately not able to get the 1-for-1 trade. Willy Wiz keeps missing those tentacles, and it's actually really starting to bite him in the butt. Though it does land a nice little trade back, and Valvic was taking a lot of damage. He canceled his auto. And does fall in the end with the tentacle slam. That is an unfortunate series of events. It Was Magic trying to work on getting these waves in. Mr. Solo though on the flank though. Oh no, it's about to be a partying down here in the bot lane as the Galio is also roaming. And it's going to be all over for them as Dash. Oh no, not again. Level 3 Maokai, and down he goes once more. At least the Vayne got out alive. Having to use the cleanse. Not going well down here at all. Almost a 2k gold advantage, and we're not even at 7 minutes in the game. Only 6.5 roughly. Team SLP, they're going to need to get their act together and quickly. They want to stem the bleeding. Right now, we're at the point where you just need to stay in lane, get the XP. I don't think the roams are going to be too effective, especially when you're going to be 2 levels down constantly to the enemy support, who, by the way, will be able to out-roam you at some point. He has the Moby Boots, so that's showing his intention. As Valvic just, again, trading heavily onto the Lowy, but now starting to lose these trades. And Cho'Gath is building tier, seems to be going the Winter's Approach build. And Valvic having to get out again. It's just oppressive, this lane. And at this point, it's not going well at all. As in the meantime, in the mid lane, CM Ray just attacking in a wet noodle fight. As over the wall goes the Pike. Pike stunning up, but is getting out. Did almost a quarter of the health of damage onto the Azir, surprisingly enough. As there is a taunt, but there's a shuffle, and he is out of there. As no. Do not go for these fights. Please don't go for these fights, please. No, not again, Dash, not again. He's gonna be dragged over the wall and taunted as well. The Alawiel came in, but there's no come on and slam, really. He's gonna be able to get this kill. He's diving
Executed.
and gets executed. So the bright side is didn't get over a kill to the Shogun. The downside is did get himself executed. As there is an Ezreal coming up to the top lane. Will it be predicted right? No is the answer. But Dragon number 1 does go over to Team The. So Team The with the first little bit here. We're just going to be keep going back and forth, seeing if they're going to be very much of anything to happen. The answer is, as of right now, no. And by the way, don't worry. If I'm looking over to my second screen, it's just because I'm checking the chat and making sure that, hey, you know, you chatters also can see everything. As Dash is going to be going in, and never mind. There's the final hour being put out by the Vayne. The Vayne is going to be in a little bit of a predicament, going to be close to kill range soon, and that's the problem. The EXP being so different. Imagine there's a Maokai ult there to lock him down. That would have been an excellent trade. As the root is going to be going over there, having to condemn away the Pike, and they're going to keep living. There, but I bet you Dash is, both of them are extremely close to being inside of the execute range. Meantime, in the top lane, using their top lane priority to get the Rift Herald. The Rift Herald about to go down. And oh no, the Cho'Gath has found trouble. But here comes the Wukong. Wukong getting the kill number 1. And there comes the, you know, entry. But that is a simple cancel by the Cho'Gath. As there they go, ulting in the Galio, but Galio gets away with the blast plant. Pike is now up here, does not land the bone skewer. Instead, is going to be looking around to see if he can find anyone. They do see him with the sweeper. CM Ray gonna again shuffle away. Not much doing in terms of getting another engagement off. 2-0 on the Galio with a 20 CS lead. That is not what I was expecting. Anytime down here in the volley, every single lane right now is having a disadvantage, except for top lane, really. As CM Ray is going to have to try to shuffle, and this will be first turret. This is them pushing the tempo. I do agree with this. They don't have the late game damage. They will never be able to contest an Azir and a Vayne in the late game with so much peel. But right now in the early game, where they do have the control, they do have the advantages, they are making full use of them. As the Vayne stealths up, is able to get away. Literally only using the ult to not get themselves deaded. Not exactly what you want to be using your final hours for. And another condemn. None of these condemns ever really are landing on the wall, which is kind of the main issue right now. You need to start trying to look for the condemns that hit the walls. Find a great trade. As CM Ray does get himself taunted up, but the Azir turret is there to protect him for now. Getting behind the minions as well, so should be fine. No, never mind. The Lowi's now here. The false alarm. Has a nice trade there by Elvis Magic onto Quesadilla. But Squids is the hero right now. 2-0-0 on the Galio. Completely doing well. And we used an ultimate on a champion with a dash. As they're going to be trying to root him up. Water allergy is currently very much allergic to fire, it seems like. Not so much the water, but you know. I mean, you can't really choose what you're going to be allergic to, I guess. As far as some instances will be water, some instances will be the fire from an ignite. So, I guess it's understandable. Aspo going in onto the Lowy. And it was Magic. Currently back onto just farming away on the Vayne. has at least kept the CS disadvantage the same. As there they go. They're going into this and will be able to kill Quesadilla. It was Magic and Dash both double teaming onto him. As Pike will bone skewer the air. Totally what I expect. Yep. As a little bit of a trade going back onto the Cho'Gath able to walk away. Should be relatively unbothered by this at this point in the game. As Dragon is up. And it is Team SLP with the priority right now. Having to immediately go into stealth. Squid's on the other side. They can pinch them in. And Cho'Gath has no teleport, nor does it allow it. As there goes in. The Rammus is going to be able to kill off. It's just the tip of the Winds of War that tagged the Vayne. And CM Ray is going to have to try to run. He dies anyway, even using the Emperor's Divide. There's a lot of issues when it comes to positioning at the point of the team fight. From what I see every single time, they don't communicate what their intentions are to one another. So they were looking to position for the Cloud Drake, but in the meantime, the Cho'Gath is up there in the top lane, having a heck of a time just, you know, split pushing. They need to have better communication or else they're going to keep losing these trades. And that's going to be a bit of damage onto the Ezreal. Valvic with no mana, having to run away, does get another Rupture. Trying to get onto Squids, and actually should be taking enough to get out of the situation. Oh no. Water Allergy was able to pull in one. And there's a shutdown though on the top side. They're able to get two. And Dash is way too far forward right now. They keep... It's just desperation plays at this point. Why are we trying to dive a turret when there's a Pike on the board? Why are we doing certain things? It just needs to be cleaner. There's a nice little dash away with the Undertow, Phantom Undertow by... Or is it Undertow? Wait. One moment, please. Need to check an ability name. Oh, wait. It is called the... Yep, Phantom Undertow. I was right, everyone. Aha. See, we do know some of our ability names. But I'm waiting for a hype fight. I'm really waiting for something that's going to be able to draw back in the game. They do have a good team composition to try to recover this as well. I mean, it's a Vayne is scaling up into the late game, so is the Nazir. They have a good solid front line with the Cho'Gath, and a Wukong that can impact fights. That was a nice little dash away by the Maokai. As Valvic was waiting in the bush. They're not going to be finding much of anything there. As the Pike is not going over there to back up his buddy. Nice little silence over by Valvic to prevent anything. As in the meantime, in the top side, we have the Rift Herald going down. And there will be no contest for Team SLP. Team SLP are a little bit in a small bother. As never mind, Water Allergy is going to be the one that's going to have to try to get away from this. And all things quiet back down right away. See, this is what they want in the... Wow, did that hit? That Q literally went between minions. And through them. And around them. It literally curved the bullet. So can I learn how to curve my mystic shots like that, please? And you know, it'll be really useful in my games. As lane times have shifted, and in the meantime in the bot lane, they're going to actually be able to probably get this turret. As there's a nice little ult and silence combo, and the nom 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 onto the Galio. And there's a turret going down. Ezreal ult for moral support, I guess. Yeah. So the gold is back down to about 1.2k. As there's a condemn away, having a cleanse as well. I don't know if there's going to be much else doing, if they can really do anything else. Dash trying to get away and does even flash, but the tip of the execute, Phantom, no, it is Death from Below. He actually landed it. Can he actually find it? There's a condemn away. He misses, and down he goes. A shutdown over to the vein. Valvic is becoming a menace when it comes to tankiness. What the heck is this? As there's a nice shuffle in, they're going to be able to get the Mr. Solo going back in as well. The taunt is beautiful though from the Galio, and Valvic, I don't know what else he can do. He's trying to survive in the middle of so many members. He gets the knob onto the Ezreal. He's surviving. He gets a double kill, and it won't even matter as Squids is going to become black ink. He's gonna die, and Dash is the one that gets the kill. Oh my word, what a beautiful play there by Valvic on the Cho'Gath of all champions. You don't expect the carry to be a nom nom, but it is the nom nom noms for dinner. And Valvic is shredding through the enemy team. Yeah, Rammus is pointing out that Cho'Gath has a 700 gold bounty. That's a minor issue. As there's a medium... Oh, I think we're using the ult like it has a 0-second cooldown, and I'm not sure if I like that. Tyre taking the blue buff yet again. And Valvic is becoming a big boy. Has probably what? Let's look at his health bar. Never mind. We're gonna have see him raise. Gonna be fine. Yeah, 4,636 health, and he keeps nomming away. He is a big boy, and now CM Ray is in a bit. He didn't land it. He didn't do the shuffle correctly, but it doesn't matter because they thought he did. Ooh, that was a close one. As Valvic is down here in the bot lane and doesn't really care too much about the Rammus. By the way, look at literally that HP. Double. At least double the HP there from the Cho'Gath. And yeah, he literally just doesn't care. They are smiting. He silences the Rammus. They do taunt him. And it's going to become a 3v2 situation. But I don't really think they're going to want that. And they don't. Immediately backing away as soon as they see the Wukong. Wukong is still enough of a threat at this point in the game to obliterate them alongside a Cho'Gath who was doing an insane amount of damage while being unkillable. Fire finding himself getting poked out a little bit. 3 minutes onto the Dragon. The Baron is up, and neither one of these teams is really in a position to do anything about it, as we have a basically dead even game here, folks. 200 gold separates these two competitors in the arena. The two teams are going to be looking for any sort of advantage. It does seem like this is an even matchup, which is nice to see. You don't want to see like matchups that are just skewed one way or another. You want to see the mano a mano, as, oh my gosh, that Ezreal is taking so much damage. He's going to try to run away, having an arcane shift and flash. He burns the flash from the Ezreal. As here they are, going to be having to get away from this one. And here comes the Rammus. Rammus going in, and immediately the taunt is there. Dash is going to be the sacrificial person. And anytime here in the bot lane, the Ezreal has burned every summoner to just stay alive versus this Cho. Cho gives no fudges, as there was a flash attempt to a taunt, and they're underneath the turret. Here comes the Wukong. Here's a beautiful shovel behind us here. CM Ray with a crucial shovel, and there's gonna be a wipe. Oh my, the humanity, the team SLP are slaughtering and there's only one left alive. It is the poor, good old Pike. There is kills, and CM Ray is credited with that kill. It has quickly unraveled at the seams for team the Tyler? Hey, we're gonna need someone to, quickly start tanking. Oh no, Tyler is so low in health, so low. We need our tank, Valvik. Yeah, okay, Valvik is here. Does he have ultimate? Yes. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, I cannot resist doing that. I just can't. And we're gonna actually look at his health bar now. 4,872. Yep, this is fine. Cloudray up in 30 seconds. There is no teleport on Valvik. He needs to reset now. He needs to reset right now if he wants to be in this fight. I don't agree with this. As there's going to be the Pike going on to the Maokai. Maokai able to get away though. Gonna get a decent amount of damage to CM Ray getting taunted up. But the fight is split up on multiple fronts. And they're going to be able to maybe win once. I'm not really sure what's going on. As Tyler is critically low in health. And then Lowry's going to get the kill. But here comes the Cho'Gath. The big boys in the back line. And he says, I see dinner. He's going to be going on to what? Going on to 2. Double kill over to the Devane. That's going to be a triple kill for It Was Magic. And the Cho'Gath barely looks like he has a scratch. An ace for 2. And there's the Cloud Drake secure. Cho'Gath is feasting on these people right now. Yeah, right away now he has over 5,000 health. This dude is the Tink. And I bet you he's doing a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage there, chat. Okay, yeah, congratulations. You stunned up the tank who really doesn't care about you very much. And is going to be forcing a Galio ult. Valvik, and again, just so much peel, so many ways to just get out of there. As another turret gets killed off, Dash is in a little bit of an interesting spot. Does get out of there, which is a wise choice. Valvik, 9-1-4 on the Cho'Gath. I mean, I guess a carry Cho'Gath is a thing nowadays. As Maokai gonna just try to get some things in the bush. Wants to ward. Blast comes himself away. Two out of 10 on the Zir. Zir is actually getting to the late game scaling as well. We have basically your late game tank is already there. Your late game Azir is getting there, 2.5 items. And Vayne is at 2.5 as well. Actually more like 2 3/4. Working on the wit's end. Interesting that I didn't go for the Ginsu's Rage Blade. Hey, to be honest, at this point, I would have liked to seen it. I don't really see how wit's end is going to be saving you very much right now. As Cyrus was looking for potential engage, but oh no, they have a Cho'Gath behind him, and that's a shuffle. He's going to be able to get away though, but it's going to be all over for the Lowy. As It Was Magic is going to be kiting out as long as possible. He's going to be able to juke and weave and bob and weave, and the Cho'Gath doesn't even care about the turret. He's going in, and he has a double kill. Another ace for nothing, and Valvik even using up the what is the plate's name? Oh my gosh, we're Gargoyle Stone Plate. God, we're working on it, people. We're working on it. And it seems like it's going to be all over for Team The. It's going to be Team LCP getting to exit turn number 1. Next is number 2. And it is GG for Team SLP, finishing 3rd overall in the clash. Well played to these people. Well played. They done did it. They done did it.